This is Mr. Payton. Welcome back to Pearls. This is part 2 and the end of our Pearl series. Now I want to talk about phones from the kid's perspective. You know, I heard somebody really smart say that phones almost make us cyborgs. Cyborgs are these like part machine, part people type things. But I understand his point. His point was that if you hand someone a phone, if they're using it right, you literally have the power of the internet, computers, typewriters, everything all at your disposal if you're using it right. Yes, a lot of us use it to get on social media and just check people's feeds and posts and things like that. We use it to call, we use it to talk. But if it's used correctly, I mean, it's a problem-solving tool. It is surveillance. It is protection. It is power. And I find it interesting that us as teachers, now remember, I'm a teacher, we want to take the power away from the kids. That's like telling a superhero, I'm going to take your ability to fly away, or telling the Flash you can't run fast. In essence, when we tell a kid that they can't have their phone, not when to use it, but when they can't have it at all, we're taking away their superpower. So adults will tell you, you take a phone away from a kid, you're going to get some fits, you're going to get some anger, and they have legitimate withdrawal symptoms, a lot of them. Not all, but a lot of them. I routinely like to ask kids how much time they spend on their phones, and they'll tell me, 4 or 5 hours a day. And if you do the math, if they're in school for 6 or 7 hours and they're asleep for 6 or 7 hours, that means all the other time they have, they're on the phone. And you've seen it. Go to a restaurant, everybody's on their phone. Nobody's even talking. But I really think we need to consider that if you're going to give a kid a phone, it's going to be really hard to take it away from them. I'm not saying you don't have the right to take it away. You're their parent or you're the adult or the authority figure in the room. But why would you do that? Like, why would you give someone that much power, that much ability, that type of resource, and then just take it away because, what, it's irritating you? Again, I come from the school of thought that if you give somebody something, give them the ability to use it appropriately. Give them the skills to manage that. And that, that's just me. I'm an optimist. One of my friends laughs at me all the time. He says, "You always try to take the optimistic view." I don't know any better. I always think things can work. I always think things have a possibility of being positive and good for people. Where a lot of people just think if something doesn't work, get rid of it. And I just don't come from that school of thought. So, you be careful messing with our kids, man. You're taking their superpowers away, and they're gonna fight if you try to take their superpowers away. So keep that in mind, kids. I'm cheering for you. Your phones are your superpower, and I believe you should have them, but we gotta learn how to use them appropriately. So this is the end of Pearls. I got some new stuff coming up for you guys. Those of you who are subscribed to my channels, and if you're not subscribing, you should be. I don't know why you aren't. Thank you for liking these videos. Thank you for all the growth in my channel. Continue to do this as long as I can. Everybody have a great day.